It's Nintendo Sunday for 2011 era game MannyTendoWolverine. As always, you guys can wrestling shows on our Source channel. Me, as always, on BitChute, Brighteon, Odyssey, Rumble, Telegraph, wherever else you guys can find me on social media, anywhere else, platforms, just in case anything bad happens to this channel. Of course, Parlor too. I was going to talk about these two earlier, but this one came out like 3 hours ago, even though it says 7 hours. It said 3 hours on my phone. I don't know why, maybe because I left it there earlier. Anyways, without further ado, no crazy extra news except for one. I think last week, Wednesday, Thursday, was some real big news about Gina Carano possibly coming back from The Mandalorian for Disney, except they're going to change her character a little bit more. I hope and pray to God they don't make her super manly shit. Try to make her like the Masters of the Universe Tila or whatever. Because they do that shit for her, I'm going to be really pissed off, man. Not at the actress herself, but you know what I'm saying. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So it says, Romverse. I actually heard this from Video Games Chronicles as well, but it's the first time or second time I can read from Sirius Games, or Sirius Games. I think that's how you call it, yeah. SiriusGames.com. This is from Christian Pepito. Yeah. Sirius Games. Romverse destroys pirated games to shut down website. Owner, and it's from Nintendo too. Owner also pays millions of dollars in cash for the damage, so at a credit is due. Christian Pepito. So yeah, let's begin. So it says, I know this one's like 4 days old too, and this one came out 2 days ago, but I gotta give my 2 freaking cents in that bitch. But let's move on. Romverse, a now defunct pirated website, has been ordered to destroy all of its Nintendo games and will have to shut down permanently by California federal court. According to media outlet Torrent Freak, 2 years ago, the game company Nintendo filed a lawsuit against a particular pirate website for when it had also legal copies of almost all of their games for a particular platform. Sorry if I'm talking a little lower than normal because we may sleep in next door and it might rain. I hope that God doesn't thunderstorm because there was a bunch yesterday. Thank God it was a Sunday though. Let's move on. It was a massive online collection of popular titles, and Nintendo was afraid of the damages that had done to them. The owner and the operations site, Matthew Storton, had disagreed with the allegations and defeated himself in the court. He also stated that this site was not breaking any laws and asked the court that the case could be dismissed as soon as possible ASAP. The court disagreed with Storman's defenses and agreed with Nintendo with the evidence that it pointed out several flaws. Storman went on to face the charges and pay for the company and lots of other $2.1 million USD. That's a damn shame for that dude, man. I feel bad for the guy. But anyways, let's keep going. So there's that. Play some old school Mario shit from the NES era. So there's that too. Oh yeah. Owner-operator Matthew Storm disagreed with the allegations in Nintendo result that he stated that the site was not breaking any laws and asked the court that if the case could be dismissed as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it didn't. So it says, well, 2.1 million USD dollars. My God, this dude's going to be in debt for the rest of his life, or he might be in jail. I don't know. Court disagreed with Storman. I just read that part. I don't know. I'm not sure if I read this part. So it says the illegal website was left online for a while, but after talking with the legal team from Nintendo, Storman decided to make it offline. U.S. District Court Judge Asuelo Marshall has charged Storman to pay Nintendo $2.1 million due to infringement of the game's company copyrights and trademarks. Not a complete win for Nintendo because they were denied the permanent injunction against the operator since it did not have any evidence to prove that it was suffering from irreparable harm. It was also proven that Storman has already shut down the website and was no longer able to do it. So, let's we'll try to find some shit here. Here we go. And it also goes on to say, Judge Marshall did change his mind after he saw the evidence the website could still pose an irreparable harm in the future. I thought I read this part, but no, I'm going to keep moving anyways. Even if Storm was going to relaunch his website without the pirated titles, he still thinks it will cause harm in the future, which is why he opted to put a permanent injunction against the website. The injunction will not allow Storman to copy, distribute, sell or play illegal copies of Nintendo games. Anything that would look like Nintendo logos or Nintendo-like logos, names will not be allowed. So this guy's screwed for the rest of his life. He ever wants to put fake ROM hat Nintendo games. So anyone want to play it for free, you're shit out of luck unless you get it from the deep web or dark net or whatever. But let's run. I see all the pirated Nintendo games should be destroyed. This is the end of the ROMverse. Nothing else will be left behind. Real powerful, strong, scary, intimidating words for Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I don't know if Nintendo's in the right or wrong for doing this. It's a damn shame this guy had to pay $2.1 million. Unless he's a millionaire, especially living out in Cali. Like, bro, better odds of God you're an actor, celebrity, or something like that, or a freaking music artist, or a big giant YouTuber or Twitch streamer, because it's the only way you're going to pay that much money off. Doing the damages to Nintendo that they did, but I don't know if Nintendo's in the right or wrong for this, protecting their IP. Sometimes this company could be a piece of shit, and other times I feel bad for them. So yeah, let's move on with the other stuff. Oh man, this is some crazy shit here. I actually heard about it like 4 days ago, but I only heard about it almost 2 days ago. I gotta get cross credit due. Shout out to Mr. Hamblin, South-Korea, and two other people like Yellow Flash and Veridart, Titan Enterprises. They talked about it 2 days ago, but I still want to give my own 2 cents on this thing. This comes from Senkaku Complex. There's an original video 2 years ago, 2018. It's almost 3 years old. It says Korean animator mocks PC political correctness. I hate that political correctness shit. To me, politics, you know, for me, it's an illusion. It's to divide and conquer regular people regardless of skin tone or race, ethnicity you are. It's a real fucked up thing. Some mind-going psychological operation psyop shit to me personally. Some evil Freemason Illuminati shit and social media control New World Order crap. That's why I never gave a rat's butt about freaking politics. So Democrat, Republican, they're all freaking evil pieces of shit in my personal opinion. So I know I'm playing I know this came from South Korea, not China, but so I'm playing the Mulan freaking thing in the background. So there's that. So this is some real nasty, disgusting shit here. So this is from Senkaku.com from Rifter. There's a rather old video created by a Korean animator was found. New life amongst those online. So, like I said, gotta prep to Veridart, Quartering, and Yellow Flash too for letting their subscribers know about this. So it says it says those online, and this rather accurately describes the current state of the Western entertainment industry and its obsession with race and how a character identifies rather than the actuality of quality of content of itself. The astounding animation also comes with English captions. Hopefully they're not Google Translate, because if they are, sometimes it's not 100% accurate. It's only 80-90% accurate. I'm glad they blurred out these freaking ads, because some of the ads here, very raunchy shit. And all this whole thing is a fucking joke. It's all bullshit. It just makes your blood boil like mine. It gets angry as fuck, because it's so stupid how these stupid ass fucking idiots, SJW idiots on Twitter all days, cancel culture vultures think they run everything. Fuck all of them. Like I always say, they could burn the pits of hell. I don't care. So it says, what kind of crap do you make? What's the fuss about a body? And it says, first off, the main character is very strong from the beginning. Looks like they predicted this from He-Man. This is like way before the Duke Kevin Smith, and I did hear the rumors that he was going to try to do like a Star Wars remaster of the show or whatever. I hope to God he doesn't. I mean, Cartoon Network did that before, but it was without all these politics, left-right bullshit paradigm things, and all this climate change shit too. Well, that's come on. It says, why is he a white character? I'm just gonna make fun of this dumbass with it. Also, it says, he could be African American or Asian. Don't you think usually you're sensitive if you still make them play a character, a healthy, good-looking character, or a looking white man? He's still in a day ignoring diversity, right? And then he changed it to a black dude character, looks like a buff version of Denzel, Will Smith, or something. And how can the main character identify a woman if I'm like a healer in the width? I am a woman character so slim and glamorous. And he makes her some ugly, fat, ugly, nasty, disgusting, troll-looking bitch. And she was a lot better like that, but whatever. Are we heterosexual in these counts? You know how LGBTQIA have a stronger opinion these days? Do you think this is too man-oriented? Do you think that's too Look at that. He makes him into the amiibo like germ freaking pandemic disease. What the hell? What's going into these dumbass idiots' minds, bro? I'm literally face planning right now. This is perfect. This is the direct hit. I was gonna say, let's do this character one more time. This dumbass SJW swordboy fucker. I was gonna say, also let's put something idea for Chinese like a tiny dimension and throw big hits. And now let's advertise the game. Typical neckbeard dumbass idiot, man. So they're making fun of these fools and incels on Reddit and freaking 4chan, bro. Overall thoughts of many is stupid. I don't know why the fuck they decided to destroy characters like this all the time. You see when Netflix, Hulu, and they're probably going to start doing it on Amazon TV eventually. That's going to be a bitch because I actually do watch a little bit of Amazon Prime Fire sometime TV. Yeah, so overall thoughts of this is more bullshit. Get woke, go broke, political gender trash. You don't need to watch any of this. Go on Kickstarter and support something over there that's a billion times better animation and way better drawing. 3D, 4D, like, projects over there compared to this bullshit here. Fuck all of them. So yeah, I'm never gonna get in these full brownie points or war points. So disgusting. No offense to anyone in the LGBTQ plus community, but some of you fools are snowflakes. But let's move on. Also goes on to say, alright, let's go Super Mario Bros. This is gonna be pretty freaking funny, man. So it says at random, this absolute unit of a Game Boy Advance was made by creator from Onboard Gaming. This comes from Kate Gray, Game Boy, and this is no Game Man. I hope they're not trying to be all political with that. So it says get a little more positive vibes here. The Game Boy Advance came out in 2001. Widescreens, 16.9 TVs were still very new. Many of us still clung to our clunky television squares until the late 2000s, because change is very scary and electronics are expensive, so it wasn't a surprise that the Game Boy Advance screen had a lovely near 3.2 aspect ratio of the Game Boy. Excuse me. Game Boy Color's 10.9 squared and made us feel safe. But this is 2021, and we like things wide now, so one better DIY project than bringing out the Game Boy Advance's today's standards by making it big. It also goes on to say, the Retro Future took on this project a year after the Long Boy games. That's very well long, as well as the dual screen SP in the left hand side of the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance SP. He is now setting a size of new dimensions with. His fan-made Y-Boy involves cutting up a couple of regular Game Boy Advances and gluing them together into a Frankenboy, filling the gaps with the Ponyphilia, spray painting the gaps with inners that were slightly more complex, involving lots of soldering, management, testing. You guys can read the rest on your own there. Overall thoughts of these minions, a really nice looking invention here. Hopefully Nintendo and Nintendo Japan company doesn't come after this dude, like with Spawnway Media or any of that. I hope the guy doesn't end up going to court, because this looks like a real nice little invention he made. And hopefully he doesn't make millions like he did, and he probably had to go to jail. I hope that guy doesn't happen to this dude. And that's it. Links to source down below to all three of the articles I talked about. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and boys and girls, as always. I'll talk to some geeky boys out there. I will soon. I see you guys a day of good night, wherever at the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including video game industry news, anime manga news, and news, Switch news, drama news, celebrity news, random reaction videos once in a while. That's it. Peace out, my circle. As you might see you all people, this is Flip Side. Later, stay safe.